talk about YouTube for a second.
YouTube. All right.
So last week, I think I gave an update on, I've got 2 channels right now that I'm primarily focused on. 3 if you include this one. But the hobby one, the sports one,
Mm-hmm.
got a huge bump this week. Huge bump. I gained literally 5 subscribers in a week. That's the biggest amount of subscribers I've added in a week, like in a single week. One of my videos took off again, and it's one that is recently published, but I wasn't doing anything to promote it or anything. It caught the algorithm. It's one of my most liked videos now in terms of like how many likes I've gotten on it. And, this isn't breaking news or anything, but once YouTube starts to catch on to that, they just show it to more people.
Yep, that's right.
And the click rate's going up on it. The watch time's going up on it. A couple of my older videos now must be getting surfaced again through like recommended. Like I look at the analytics in YouTube a lot, and so I see like where the traffic's coming from.
Yep.
And for the most part, like everything else, most of it's search, or most of it's they call it I forgot what it's called, YouTube features, or it's like when you log into YouTube, it's like your recommended videos.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them come from that. Some come from external, but the recommended took off this week, so I must have been put on some screens. And yeah, it's exciting, and it makes me like think like, okay, well, this is gaining some real traction. Like, I should put some more energy into this. But
How many followers do you have on that account now?
Well, it's still small, 38, but I was at 33 for a while. I was bouncing like, well, no, that's not true. I was at like 28, then I went up to like 30, then I went at 31, 32, and I sat at 33 for a while. Then I went down to 32, then I went up, then I went down. I was stuck at 33 for like a couple weeks, and all of a sudden now I'm at 38. Like, I shot up this week. And hey, look, to me, subscribers don't mean anything. The only thing subscribers are, okay, I don't mean this way it's going to come out, but the only thing subscribers are really good for is if you want to get monetized, right? You got to have 1,000 subscribers. What matters to YouTube is watch time.
Yeah, I guess. Yes. Okay, but
because
I think subscribers matter, honestly, only if they click the bell, because they get notified.
Right. Yep. Only if they're like true interested fans of your channel.
Right.
Because look, I watch a lot of YouTube. And most of the content I watch, I'm not subscribed to.
Yeah.
Actually, hold on a second. I'm going to look this up real quick because, yeah. So this is just today. I have my look right here, and the number one thing I watch the most today is YouTube. I've watched YouTube for 2 hours today. And that's the number one app I spent the most time on. And if I went back to yesterday, it'd probably be 1 hour and 44 minutes. I spend a lot of time on YouTube. That's really I shouldn't admit stuff like that. But
you watch a movie a day, basically.
Pretty much, yeah. So as a result, I don't subscribe to a lot of channels. Most of mine is I'm watching what's recommended.
Mm-hmm.
YouTube knows me so well.
You're an algorithm junkie.
Yeah, that it feeds me exactly what I need, and I don't. So I watch the same content creators a lot, over and over and over. I give them a lot of watch time, but I'm not subscribed to them. So I'm not necessarily saying ignore subscribers. I'm just saying, like, really what I'm watching is watch time.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm watching, if they're watching other videos, other recommended videos at the end, because YouTube loves people that stay on the platform.
Mm-hmm.
So I watched that kind of stuff in analytics. But I just thought it was interesting when I logged in, and I was like, holy crap, I jumped up like 5 subscribers. That's the biggest jump I've ever had. And I thought, okay, man, I put a little, and the watch time's up and everything's up. And it's like, okay, if I put a little bit more time and attention into this, maybe I could grow it some more. Maybe it gets to a point where it's, but I don't know. It's just, I thought that was interesting. Meanwhile, the Dumb Marketers channel is also incredibly interesting.
Not because we have 2 clowns on the channel, but because of the analytics.
Yes. I mean, both of those things are interesting. But let's just focus on the analytics for a second.
Yeah.
It's too early to tell yet. We still have a lot of testing to do. We probably should try testing some like shorter content, maybe like a 15-minute topic, a 10-minute topic.
Are we able to do that?
Yeah, I don't know, because I talk way too much. But if we forced ourselves to, it'd be interesting to see if someone would watch. Like if we did another video on imposter syndrome,
yeah,
and we made it 5 minutes,
yeah,
I'd be really curious to see if it gets more views. Because I got to be honest with you, when I'm watching YouTube, I look at the time the videos like a lot. Because I say to myself, do I have time to watch something that's 37 minutes right now?
Right.
Or do I want to watch something that's 3 minutes?
Oh, yeah.
So I think that would be interesting to test, because like we put up one video and it can get 21 views in a week by itself with no promotion. Then we put up a video like last week and we get 2.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And our topics, I'm trying to categorize our topics in a spreadsheet, but we're kind of all over the place.
What?
I know, right? I did put our watch time in a column based on thumbnail design, and the new thumbnail design, which is no design at all, actually is still performing better, technically. Yeah. Although this last week's episode will probably destroy that. And we are starting to get a little bit of tick ups on past videos. So one we did on gum loop, you walked us through your gum loop setup.
Mm-hmm.
That gets new views every now and then. So that's interesting and good.
It's AI tool. It's getting all kinds of play, probably.
Yeah, right. Yep. So sorry. Yeah, bugs flying all over the place. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no rhyme or reason to it right now. It's still too early. But I just think it's interesting. I don't know. That's all. And in the niche my other channel is a small niche. Because even the big players in that niche, and I'm talking like the people who have been doing it for a long time and have a good number of followers, still are small potatoes.
Yeah.
Like the one guy I follow, he's got like 1,400 followers. Each one of his videos gets about 1,000 views, sometimes even less.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm guessing his watch time is super high because what he's doing is very engaging, and I find myself sitting through half an hour, 45-minute long videos watching what he's doing. So, and he's monetized. So that means he has the watch time. He's averaging 4,000 watch hours a year.
Right.
So that's, that tells me, and he's small. That's a small channel in comparison to, obviously much larger channels. And he's kind of the top dog in the space. So it's a small niche, very small niche.
So it sounds like we should start segmenting some of our videos and creating shorter clips.
Yeah.
Because we cover multiple topics every video.
Yeah. Yep.
We should start pulling out some of those topics that we think can stand alone.
Now, we have been doing that a lot over the last month or so. We've been picking one main topic to talk about. But then, then we spiral down this like path I just took us down now.
Yeah, we piggyback other topics on the back end.
Piggyback other topics. And YouTube, the only thing YouTube is using now is the transcript. So they might be having a hard time
figuring out what we're doing because we're dumb marketers.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's why we're very on brand. So yeah, I think it'd be interesting to try some. We could do, because we love to talk. We could do 2 recordings in a day. We could do a 10-minute single topic, and then we could do a longer form of rambling about other stuff. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just saying. Again, this project for me is about documenting these conversations because it's going to help somebody. Actually, I heard a podcast guy said something about. I listen to a lot of podcasts, a lot.
You do?
A ton. Because I have a horrible drive to work and home, so I listen to a lot of audiobooks on my podcast. So if I always say, "Oh, I heard this guy on a podcast," it's because I listen to a lot of podcasts. He was talking about, it was a YouTube podcast.
Yep.
And the guy was talking about how, when you're just getting started, you got to be okay with some of your videos are going to tank. He's like, some of them are, and I'm like, yeah, hello, dumb marketers. I was like, yeah, living that right now. But he said something interesting. He was like, hey, look, though. This is I love this, actually. I love this. He was talking about how one of his videos when he first started had like 61 views or something like that.
Yep.
He was all upset about it.
Yep.
He's like, yeah, I spent a lot of time on that, and I only got 61 views. And he said, but here's the thing we forget. If, let's say that topic is, I don't know, how to grow, how to grow a vegetable or something, right? You create this video, how to grow corn. I don't know. You make a video on how to grow corn, and it gets 61 views. You take that same topic, and I come up to you, Luke, and I say, hey, I've got a room full of 61 people that want to hear you talk about how to grow corn. You would flip your lid.
Yeah, right.
You'd be like, oh my God, 61 people want to hear me talk about something?
Yeah.
60, really? That's huge. That's awesome. Yes, I want to talk to 61 people.
Yes.
But yeah, we see 61 views on a video and we get all like, oh man, It fucking sucks, man. I'm done with this. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, those are the people that watch your video. Like, you entertained or provided information to 61 people. You could have done that in a room. I loved when he said that because it's so true.
It's very true.
I'm getting all pissed about, that short only got 900 views. Like, what the hell? And then I'm like, if you think about it, like, that's a conference hall.
Yeah.
If you had 900 people's attention to show them a 30-second clip of something, you wouldn't say no.
Right.
You'd be like, yeah, absolutely. Isn't it just funny how our perspective changes so much because we can't see the result of our stuff, of the things we build? We can't see who it's impacting.
We can't understand the impact. Yeah.
I feel like everybody who watches a video should have to comment. It should be like, YouTube should like require it. YouTube should be like, if you're going to watch this video, you have to leave a comment. Because then at least us creators, and I'm being facetious here, I'm not saying that we should actually do that, but I'm saying it would help us as creators if we saw the actual people that we're providing this content to.
Yeah, but then, it becomes a commodity.
It would change perspectives for us small content creators who get frustrated because we're like, oh, I got 5 views on that video. One of those 5 views could have been someone who really needed to hear what you said.
Right.
But you would never know. But if you're in a room with them and they come up to you afterwards, they're like, oh my God, I needed to hear that. That was amazing. Oh my God. It would change your perspective on those 5 people. That's all I'm saying. Sorry.
I like your story of the guy or the person who reached out to you regarding the baseball nostalgia that you brought back to him. That resonates more with me.
Yeah, and that's a perfect example because, and now that's the video that's taking off.
I brought it up.
Yeah, that's the video that's taking off right now.
Is it?
Yes, that's the video that's taking off, and It's getting a lot of views. It's getting a lot of watch time. It's getting a lot of likes. And I mean a lot, relatively speaking, to the other videos on the
In
channel.
comparison, yep.
Yeah, in comparison. But that one comment changed the game for me because I was like,
How many likes have been on that comment?
I actually don't know. A couple, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I could look it up, but I know mentally for me that was like,
Yeah, that was the eye opener.
Yeah, no, I'm the only one who's liked this comment.
Okay.
But yeah, I mean, and now I'm looking at the real time analytics, and that video has very consistently in the last 48 hours, it's had 37 views.
Okay.
Um,
So if you had the chance to speak to a room of 37 people, would you take it?
yeah, and it's gotten 124 views since I published it, and the watch time is going up drastically. I'm at 8 hours of watch time already for that video. That's good. Yeah, no, I totally would. If 37 people wanted to sit down and watch me look at my dad's old baseball cards, I'd absolutely say yeah. Yeah, sure. Absolutely.
Have you told your daughter about this regarding her disappointment with the view and watch time of her videos recently?
No, we haven't talked about. I'm giving her a breather. She's put it to the side right now.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, she has, and doesn't seem any interest right now. She's enjoying summer and with her friend and riding her bike and doing all that kind of stuff. And she hasn't talked about YouTube in a while. And maybe it might be something she's growing out of right now, or she's like moving to whatever, because she's not recording anything right now. And I was bugging her about it, and then I decided I was going to lay off because I didn't want to get her frustrated about it.
Right.
But I see so much potential there because she was learning how it was working.
Yeah.
But anyways, so basically what I'm saying is it's kind of what I was telling you over text message last week. We just got to stick with it.
Yep.
And you know what? I'm okay if a video only got 2 views, and you were probably one of those. Maybe, I don't know.
I was.
Okay. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. Yes, we need to come up with better promotion of our videos. The one that did do relatively okay, the second to last one, I did promote it on social. It actually did get some interaction on social, so that was good. I still have other things I want to do with videos. Like I would like to create short teasers, and I would like to include it in my newsletter when it makes sense. So that's okay. We'll get there.
We will.
But yeah, I think. Oh, I know what I was going to say. This project is more than just that for me. This project is about looking back 5 years from now.
Right.
And hopefully, me and you are in much different positions.
Yes.
And we'll go back and say, look at that episode we recorded on July 3rd of 2025. We were talking about imposter syndrome. That's pretty funny.
Still experience it today.
By the way, I don't know, this went viral, but did you see the Mr. Beast video that he recorded for himself 10 years ago?
No.
Oh my God. I got to send it to you. You got to watch it.
Okay.
He recorded a video in 2015. I got bugs all over the place flying around.
Can't see him. You're fine.
Yeah, he recorded a video in 2015 of himself talking to the camera, and he was talking to his future self.
Mm-hmm.
And he just released it like recently because he had it was unpublished. So he had it scheduled literally to publish 10 years in the future.
Crazy.
And in the video, he's talking to himself about, I hope I have like 1 million subscribers. And of course, now he's got like 500 million or something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
He's like, I hope I have 1 million subscribers. I hope I'm doing YouTube full time. I hope I'm a well-known YouTuber, like all this stuff. And he was a kid. He was in like high school.
Mm-hmm.
And I was watching and I was like, this dude knew what he wanted to do.
Mm-hmm.
And he just did it.
Yep.
And if you read some of the stories on him, like big publications have done stories on him. Time Magazine did one. The dude is driven.
Yep.
He knows what he wants to do, and he's very smart. He's
Yep.
figured out YouTube, and he's
Yep.
the biggest YouTuber in the world.
Yep.
But the fact that he recorded a video to himself and now looks back and says, holy crap, look at how far I've come.
Right.
That's kind of a little bit what I'm hoping for us to.
Have you done your video yet?
No. I did think about it. After I saw that, I was like, that would be kind of
you did.
Yeah, it was like it'd be kind of fun to record.
The YouTube time capsule.
Yeah, I thought that was fascinating. I loved it. That was great. But I hope the same for us. Actually, I also hope we talked about legacy last week.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
If YouTube doesn't go away, there's a possibility our kids could see this.
Yeah. Right.
You know, my whole family knows we record these episodes.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, they know. They know Friday afternoons. So tonight it was like, hey guys, I'm going to be on the deck because I'm recording a podcast with Luke. So I don't know, maybe years from now, they'll look back and say, oh, I don't want to watch those guys.
It'll be worth a chuckle or two. I can guarantee that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, all right. Anything else, my friend?
I got nothing else, man.
It's time to start the long weekend.
I am looking forward to a break.
And you are going to take one.
I am going to take one.
And a week from tomorrow, we're going to gather again.
Yep.
And hopefully you'll have a clear mind and you'll have a sense of direction.
That is the goal.
Good. I'm rooting for you.
I was really hoping to make more progress this week, but that's all right. Forgive and forget. Move on. We'll get to the next week.
Yep. Can't beat yourself up too much.
That's right.
Okay. Well, let's sign off. Like, comment, subscribe, visit Luke's website. Visit my website.
TrueMyIdentity.com and BobStakey.com.
Yep. The links will be in the description.
Thank you. Thank you, Bob Stanky.
Thank you for
your wise moments.
Thank you for putting up with me. I look like I'm in the Blair Witch Project movie right now.
You are sweating bullets.
I'm sweating because it's hot out here. But no, it's good. I'm not going to pass up a chance to be outside.
Have a great evening, my friend.
All right, we'll see you later.
Till next time.
Bye.